Hello techies, I'm Divya here. On behalf of CyberBrainer, don't you think the world of tech is evolving faster than ever? Now is the perfect time to dive in and build the skills that will take you places. With CyberBrainer, we are putting you in the driver's seat of your own future. We at CyberBrainer don't just teach your interest. We believe that knowledge is power, but it's applied knowledge that truly sets you apart. Whether you're diving into data science, mastering artificial intelligence, or exploring the world of cybersecurity, our courses are designed to give you the skills that matter. So let's jump into the session and make the future yours today. Thank you.
You are taking lowercase. That's all. We need to go to the. Here we are, coming from the bottom to the top actually. We have to create it before, actually, but we are doing it later. You want to create now. Can you go back to the ping for it? Let's create it there. We will be creating the first of all in the ping directory, then we will configure according to the same value. Actually, create a client ID. First of all, the admin. That is also like doubles federation will be there. That will be like, it will be generating, right? What is a BOS federation? But we don't need to concentrate much actually because double S federation, they are going to remove it actually. This one is one more for the like token exchange, right? This one will be there actually because this one will be used for the ping access actually. We will be mapping this one in the ping access actually. Whatever you are generating the token, right? Token data will be used in the ping access. In doubles federation, like SAML, will be directly created. SAML respond, but doubles federation, we need to create it manually. We'll be creating some kind of access token manager like that, right? Like that, the same kind of a process. We'll be doing it here also. Actually, this one will be processed for the STS, actually doubles federation security token service. This one will create a token for the doubles federation and then even for exchanging the token to the ping access rate for auth configuration. The same thing also can be useful actually in ping access. Now you need to exchange the token to the ping access actually. Because how you give the token to the ping access? Actually, no, this one is required for the ping access. You will be just this token generator. Whatever you are creating it, right? You need to configure it in the ping access, actually. Then only the ping access correctly to redact to the ping federated for an authentication mechanism. We'll be creating the one client ID client secret. And then client ID for authentication mechanism. And then another client ID for validating the access token. How we are establishing a communication between the ping federated and ping access rate. The same step actually. There you'll be configuring the client ID client secret. This is what we are doing it in the git bash actually. Put admin. PIN directory, right? No ping directory for validation. First of all, this one further, there's a second client, ID admin. This one not required a secret actually. Put in preset. Scroll down. Choose the like. Scroll up a little bit. Bypass that authorization approval. Red act to array as of now, just give dummy one. After installing the delegate, right, we can use the delegate or the active array actually. Now add the redact array. You need to add it. And then token manager, which you have created, right? Token manager and the YDC policy. Choose the same thing. Scroll down. No, not this one policy. Scroll down and save it. That's all. Now let's go back to the another client, ID add client. Ping directory. And then give the name also ping directory. Client secret. Change secret test 1, 2, 3. Scroll down. Just choose the access token validation. Scroll down. Access token 1. Scroll down and save it. That's all. This one, we need to configure it there. Like how you're creating the users in the Apache Directory Studio and all, right? This portal will be helpful further. You can manage it by yourself, actually. Not for the other people, will be giving it for us. Actually for our personal use inside the Ping directory. You can go ahead and create a user. You can manage the user. You can add the user to the group and everything you can. It's like a user interface actually. We need to give the access and all for that. We need to authorize and all. You should not enable. If you want, you can enable it for user actually, but that's not good, right? Why? Actually not required, right? That one why we need to enable for the normal user and all. You can use a dadmin actually enter. We can use to impress it. We don't require the code grant type. Now here delegated portal admin. I think it is in a third party, right? It's the same one, right? We can put. It is in the no, like it's not a third party server. It's in the same directory, only, right? Yes, sir. No, it's not actually no. Now, we successfully done it right now. Can you go back to the folder delegate? I think delegate a folder. Where is it? Scroll up a little bit. Oh. One file will get created actually. That file is known as T. Open the delegate. Delegated iPhone admin. dsconfig that first folder. 1150 now it got created. Let it be there. What we can do, right? Copy that. No, I can open it and see it. What are the details are there actually? Whatever we have given, right? This one will get executed in the Ping directory actually. Shall we go ahead and install it in the Ping directory? We just set up it. But we need to install this delegated iPhone admin. Dsconfig file, right? We need to put it there inside the Ping directory. Can you go to the first server? Ping directory. You're already there in the Ping directory. The bad photo, right? Put as config space. Space iPhone batch iPhone file. No space. It's a batch file, only its config file. Batch iPhone file space. Where is the folder? Where is the file which is available actually? Just put it there. / delegated iPhone admin. Got. Yep, and that's all. That's a way just running it actually. We're going to install the Ping directory. Why we are putting? This means we are putting it inside the Ping directory. We are installing the data sync pipe. Now what happened? We need to put that on. Sorry that. No, we are using the iPhone batch, iPhone file, right? Just put space iPhone, no iPhone prompt. Sorry. But it's taking a lot of time to run actually. Whatever it will be installing inside the Ping delegate. Oh. It should have to ask for it. Why it is not for the express space? No, that's fine. Actually in Linux, Now it will ask you to type the password actually. That's right. Space iPhone capital D. A space inside the double quotes put cn is equal to directory manager. Cn is equal to directory space manager. Put iPhone H localhost port number and then the password. No, if and w, actually if and w and then password. And then I want P port number. No, I got it. 389 only enter. Now it will work. It will install actually. Let's wait for it to get installed. Know what happened? No, why it is not, does not exist actually. What we can do right? We can copy that. We have given the correct path, only right. Did we given the wrong path or something? Why it is asking? Can you go back? Let's do one thing. Can you put that? Can you? Let's do one thing. Can you go back to the folder? It is expecting that a lot of changes are happening. Can you copy the folder? Delegate the folder. No, not the path. Actually, can you go back one folder? Yes, copy this delegator. No. Copy the delegator folder. No, not the path. Actually, copy the folder. Can you go to the first PingDirectory server? PingDirectories. Put it PingDirectory. Open that one. Open that one. Here web apps in the bottom. Open. Paste it here. It is asking to paste here actually. Like how we are config, copying the license key and alright. That is what. Copy this part actually. Open the delegator and then copy this part. Copy the part of this one. No. Copy the part of the web application. Delegator, open that one. Copy this part actually. In the bat file. Right, you need to run this one. Go back to this one and then delete that. Delete the path and then put this path. How the license key they are asking. That's all. Now we enter. It should work. It is asking the path inside the web apps. It is expecting like how with the license key also. It will expect like this. But if you put it in a different folder, if you give that part of the license key, it will work actually. But I don't know why if it is installing properly. That's fine. It is going to complete. Now it's completed. Everything is installed on the delegated portal actually. Everything is fine. Now what we are going to do? Now we need to go back to the... Now we need to. Can you? What is a ping directory like? I mean the port number, right? It's 443. Only we have given right in the first hour, right? 4434. All the default values. 43. Now can you go back to the pink faded console? No, we are installed it, right? Can you go to the Chrome browser? Let's verify the ping delegated portal is working on one. Open another tab. Just type steps, colon, double slash your host name, colon 443 slash delegator. ACTPS colon double slash Nisha colon 43 slash delegator. I'm such that it's 4431. We can able to see that. Scroll down. Oh, it's going to the redirect in the top right. If you could see copy. Oh, we didn't give the redact. You're properly. We need to give the redact to her. Can you paste it? Can you paste? We need to copy the redirect here and then put it in the ping federated. The license key got expired, right? But anyways, copy that redirect your. And then we need to have the scopes and alright. They're asking for the scopes, actually colon 443 slash delegator. Colon 443 slash delegator slash callback. 0443 is not there. That means it's slash actually. She delegated. No, she's slash. No, she's slash delegate slash callback. STP is actually not STP. And then we need to give the scope, also open idea, and then one more scope. They are asking. And is that fine? We will hit that one. We can decode that one actually. Let's go back to the console. First thing, right? You need to put it under the dadmin. Actually, paste it. Scroll down, save it. We need to add one scope actually there. Once we did it, we will put it here. Scroll down. Save it. Save it first because can you go to the system? What scopes? Open, it is there, but we need to add one more scope actually. That third scope, we need to add it actually. Let's decode the URL actually because it is showing, it's having that. Can you go open another tab in the Chrome? Sorry, URL space decode. Click on that one. Paste it. Decode it. What is that? Alright, the scope. On until next line admin. Can you create a scope like this? And then let's put it there inside the client ID. Add it. No, put the description. Again, put the same description. Scroll down and save it. Go to the auth client ID. Let's restrict this to. Ping that is expecting this. Only. OpenID and email was there in the request rate authorization request. The ping that is expecting these two scopes actually. No one. It's all it will expect. Actually, if you remove it, it won't work actually. because in the application side they may have it as a mandatory one. Actually, only inside the console we can. They are not going to. I don't think they are validating the token based on the scope actually. They are just allowing the scope, allowing the token. For that scope, right? For a different purpose actually, not getting the attributes. OpenID, definitely they will be getting the attributes actually. But other scope, it's not for validation, something else. They are doing it actually. Maybe getting the attributes like that. And one more thing, right? Can you go to that here? Right? What is that token? We have used access token 1, right? Can you go to the mappings there? Here we need to check what is the attribute. They are getting it actually. Can you open a console? Can you open a PingDirectory console? Whether they are expecting the UID or different value. They log into the console first. Here we will have the here in the bottom right hand side, write access token validator. This is where it is validating that. Since we given there and then it's all. The PingDirectory portal, it is automatically created here. If you could see right identity vampire is entry. UUID match right. We need to match the entry UUID actually. And then what is the claim name? We are going to match it. We don't match it with the subject. Put a UID. Tell me, put UID. Sub is fine, but identity vampire is the first one. It is expecting the UID entry UID match. We need to pass the entry UUID of the user in the subject. UUID claim actually. Save it in the UID in the token. In UID, we are going to map the entry UUID actually. Save it in the top. You understand the concept, right? In UID, we are going to map the entry UUID. Can you go back to that token where we got the token now? Access token mapping site. Can you, no, wait. Can you go to the attribute? You need to get the entry UUID first, actually in the LDAP. Scroll down. Show all attributes. Yes, yep. Entry UID. Yep, add attribute and then pass it. Scroll down, click on next. Click on next. Choose the mapping for UUID entry. UUID. Now, if you are remembering right, UUID, the contract is UUID. That's why we have given the UUID there. In the right hand side, set it as entry, UUID. Now we are passing it. Choose the entry UUID. The contract is the variable name. The variable name, what we have given there in the validator, it's UUID, right? It's UUID only. And then in the expecting, what value it is expecting in the UUID entry, UUID. That is what we have given here. That in the token in UUID field, it will pass the entry UUID of a user. Previously it was passing the UUID, but now we are changing it to the entry UUID. In token, response UUID is equal to entry UUID, it will go actually. If you enter UUID of a user, like I mean romoli is the user means the entry UUID of the user is romoli means UUID is equal to romoli will go actually. That's all. You're understanding right? Not just for validating, actually, because they are expecting the entry UUID in the response actually. That's why. Now, now we need to. Shall we assign the rules actually? We need to assign the rights. Can you go back to the PingDirectory console? We need to create a right. Can you go to the configuration again? There are two rights. Are there actually? One is group, one is users. If I want to search the users in the delegated portal admin, I need to create a user right. Actually, I can assign the groups, I can assign the users into that right. And then one more is group rights actually. I can able to assign the users or groups there. Groups rights will be, if the user is assigned with group right means, then they can able to search the groups and all inside the console actually, inside the delegated portal. If the user is assigned with users means they can able to search the users inside the delegated portal. If the user is assigned with both of the right means, they can able to search the users and as well as the groups also. Actually, and they similarly write access, read access and all. We need to give it. Scroll to the top. There are, if you could see now, delegation admin rights. The next line. Delegated admin rights. Click on that one. Oh, what happened? Refresh it please. New delegation admin rights. We are going to create it. Let's put the name as user right first. User. We will. First of all, let's put the U. There are two rights. One right for groups, one right for users. User right system. No, we are just giving the name actually. But in the next step, only we are going to specify whether it is for group or users, like that. For which user we are going to assign the access actually. Do we have any user there? Let's assign it to one user, actually a run pretty free like that, right? Let's copy. No, you need to give the full D and actually. Here you can assign the user also or assign directly the group that the members of that group also. It will work actually. If the user is, if you're assigning the group, right, then who are all the members of that group, right? It will work actually. Or just we will simply assign the users actually. We will see. It's taking a lot of time to load actually. It's already there. It's no need to open the connection. It's already. If you double click it right, it will work actually. Copy. You need to copy the D and actually can you copy the D and D? It's there in the top. I guess just only copy from UID. That's fine. I think that's a spare. Do you know the password for this one, right? No, he's asking to verify the new directly. Put the new one. You can change it again. Give it some buzzer with complexity and it's done. Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel.